Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. The Ethereum chart is still in this local uptrend. As you can see, we're still printing higher highs and higher lows. The decline from yesterday's top was only a three-wave decline, which technically kept the door open for higher. Price did not break below the trend line and still holding, and could hold yesterday's low as well, which was printed at $3,350. So assumption is currently that we are also, like Bitcoin, in an extension of the third wave, which started down here on the 8th of July. And yeah, that's where the third wave started. The entire uptrend started here on the 5th of July when the price reached the orange support region here, which is defined between 2,671 and 2,900, and started to move up in the region where the previous lows from May and April are located. Now, here I mentioned it before, this could still, this could turn into a triangle, okay? What I don't like about this so much is the microstructure down here. It's a corrective base. We are starting from a corrective base. We had three waves up from the April low, and then three waves down, pretty much. And then, I mean, you can count that as five waves, but it is a bit of a mess. And then so far, three waves up, and it comes from a double bottom structure, and it could easily give us another higher low, and then we are dealing with a wave 4 triangle, which wouldn't be bearish, it would actually be bullish. And with that scenario, we could avoid completely another low below the one on the 5th of July, and we would expect a breakout to the upside. The triangle, I mean, I'm warming up to the idea, talked about it already last week, so it is something I'm observing in the background. In the very short term, we're just tracking the immediate uptrend and see how high it goes. We are already in an area where this third wave, so currently have three waves up. Bear in mind, in a D wave of a triangle, we only need three waves up. So it could just be an ABC structure. It breaks down and it forms this. So the next larger pullback could also be the E wave of the triangle, all right? So it doesn't have to be the white fourth wave, but it would be ideal to get five waves up, and then we already have a signal that really a low has formed, a substantial low, because only with five waves I can really track that. Looking at this structure here, I'm tracking this as a diagonal pattern. It's not impulsive due to this bit here. Now, it's always possible to be wrong with that interpretation. There are other ways of dealing with this, but this to me just looks like three waves up between the 8th of July low and the 8th of July high, actually. But yeah, that's just, that's just very much in the detail. So at the moment, in the short term, the trend still seems to be up, especially after yesterday's low was formed in only three waves. But the move up, as you can see, looks very much overlapping and corrective. So it might be wave 5 of C as an ending diagonal. I mean, that's possible. There are many ways. I'm not labeling the absolute micro, because you can't really come up with anything reliable here, because that is a time frame then where you see a lot of effects from bot trading, not really any, let's say, Elliott wave effects from mass sentiment. They're not visible on these smallest time frames in this case. So all we can do is really to highlight, okay, we've got a trend line here. As long as this trend line is holding, the immediate uptrend is alive. I mean, you might even add a steeper one if it helps your trading. So yeah, and then we have a bit of a steeper trend line here, which is currently supporting the price, where we're forming something like an ascending triangle, maybe even. The next resistance is at $3,508. It's the 2.382 extension. Above that, we've got 3,583, and then 3,638 is next upside levels to watch. And only a break below the, let's say, the steeper trend line here would be an indication that we might have topped, but I would want to see a break below the lower trend line as well, coupled with a break below yesterday's low at 3,350 to indicate that at least wave 4 here is unfolding, and the current support area for this wave 4 is defined between 3,073 and 3,338 USD. And until we get any of these, pullbacks, the uptrend is very much still alive, and we could extend a little higher to one of these next upside targets. That's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.